Hi and welcome to All About Filipina Relationships, the channel for those looking to date a Filipina or for those already in such a relationship. Now, there are many misconceptions by foreigners where Filipinas are concerned, such as they're all out to get your money or a green card, which of course is not true of all or even most Filipinas. What I want to chat about here today is how many foreigners may view a Filipina in as much as believing most Filipinas are poor and looking for a way out of the Philippines. Now, I'm not going to bag out guys for thinking this, especially those new to seeking a Filipina or new to travelling to the Philippines, as there's so many videos out there that show extreme poverty in this country. As sad as it is for many who may live that way, we must remember that it's not all Filipinos who are extremely poor. Maybe compared to many of us in developed countries, it is so, but not for all Filipinas or Filipinos in the Philippines. Now, it's true that many may have employment and even have a degree and may still struggle to save for the future, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're unhappy in that situation and are desperately trying to leave. In fact, Filipino people are widely known for their happiness and hospitality, and I can certainly testify to both those things. I've always said that there's some sort of magic one experiences in the Philippines. I think that sometimes we as foreigners can get a picture in our head of vast poverty running through the country, and in some ways our ego can take over and we want to believe that she needs help to have a happy and fulfilling future and that we can be the answer to her prayers. I can assure you that this is not the case for all Filipinas. Yes, there's some that are looking to escape the poverty, and really one can't blame them for this. Perhaps they've been told by their parents over many years that finding a foreign man, whether she's in love with him or not, is the way to a better life. Now, I believe it's up to the foreign man seeking a Filipina to determine what her real motive here is. And then, if he's happy to be in a relationship with the Filipina under the circumstances he finds himself in, whether that be positive circumstances or not so positive. So yes, I've said it in many previous videos and I'll say it again here, that it's the foreigner's responsibility to take all the steps needed to ensure that he's not starting something with a Filipina where she may not be totally honest or genuine about her intentions. So be sure not to rush into anything and be sure to get over to the Philippines to meet her in person and to spend a good amount of quality time together before you decide that she's the one and start helping her financially. It's my experience, at least, that the vast majority of Filipinas are very honest and genuine women who may be looking for a foreign husband for a variety of reasons, including true love, but to say they all want to leave their country would be selling Filipinas in general very, very short. What we must remember here is that Filipinas have spent their whole life in the Philippines, and it's the only country that they've ever known. Yes, while it may have been tough for these women at times, they still love their country and are very patriotic. They have their family, friends, and work in the Philippines. And for many, they would never give this up. So let's be careful when we're looking to date a Filipina, not to assume that she wants to come and live in your country. Now, having said that, there are some that may want to go and live in your country just because they found a man that they can love. And of course, they would do anything to be with that man. Much the same as a woman from England may do if she met a guy in the USA. It's really no different. And for some Filipinas, they may seek out an older man who wishes to retire in the Philippines, and more specifically to where she lives, so that she can still be close to her family, friends, and her work. Now, some guys won't have a problem with this, whilst others may think it's all a little too close to a family, who may always be imposing themselves on your life, including your relationship. So we must be sure not to make the mistake to think, without asking, that any Filipina you may be interested in is automatically wanting to come to your country. And of course, it's best to ask this question early on, soon after meeting the Filipina, so you and her are not wasting your time, only to be shocked and upset when you find out she has no intentions of ever leaving her country. For more valuable information and tips around dating and having a relationship with a Filipina, be sure to check out the playlist on screen now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.